Food Addict, brought to you by Zen Productions. Supported by My Money Shop, Money Changer, Money Transfer, JP Teres from Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur, Fairview International School, My IB World School.
American humorist Irma Bombach once mentioned, "Seize the moment." Remember the ladies who waved a goodbye to the dessert deck in Titanic? Yes. So, eat all you can and enjoy every moment of it. And after eating, keep our tips to keep your body fit and healthy. Welcome to Food Addict, your window to the amazing countryside of Kuala Lumpur. I am Preeta Manivanan. Malaysia is a beautiful country that offers a relaxing environment. For shopaholics, this is a great place to shop. For cultural enthusiasts, you will be amazed by the deep-rooted Malaysian culture. And for food lovers, yes, this is food heaven. And that reminds me, I think Zen is off to a restaurant. Let's find out.
I'm sure we all love to stop for that quick sushi bite or even some sashimi. But it's so hard to find some sushi bites even in this part of the region. I have the place that does justice to the Japanese food, and that is Asian Japanese restaurant located at the Jalan Kilang Lama. So let's check it out. So what makes Ishin different from other Japanese restaurants out here? I would say it's the fact that every little ingredient used here is flown directly from Tokyo, Japan, which is being used in all the dishes out here. How is that for being authentic? Today on Food Addict, we have Mr. Victor, the owner of Ishin Restaurant. Welcome to our show, Food Addict.
Thank you.
Tell me something, how did you come up with the name Ishin?
Actually, the name Ishin in Japanese means one heart because we believe very much in team spirit. So that's why we do everything, together, and we solve problems together. We work as a very close team. That's how the name Ishin derived.
Okay. And I've just heard that all of your ingredients are just flown directly from Tokyo, Japan, which is like, it's the real authentic.
Yes, you're right. Because at Ishin, we're trying to provide the customer, a feeling that they are in Japan, so that that's why we brought in all the fresh produce from, specifically from Tsukiji, Tokyo.
Right.
So directly air flown, from Tokyo to Malaysia, so that all of our customers can enjoy all the quality food as if they are in Japan.
What are the more nationalities which come to your restaurant?
We have all kinds of people coming to Ishin nowadays.
Right.
Even the foreigners, of course Malaysians love Japanese food,
Right.
So
I love it too.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Victor. And now it's time to go and taste some great food. So this is prawns tempura served with radish and tempura sauce. Let's see how good it is. It looks so yummy. It's very crispy though. It's so really juicy and nice. I'm sure you guys would really love it, and you all should come to Ishin to have this tempura. So we take the grated radish and mix it in the tempura sauce. You have to mix this grated radish well with the tempura sauce to give a very rich taste. It's so crispy and juicy. I'm sure you all will love it. I would really recommend everybody to come to this restaurant because it's really nice, authentic Japanese food you can get out here, and it's really yummy. The next dish is lamb kokumi, which is prepared in mirin and shoyu sauce. The presentation looks great and the aroma is rich, and the lamb looks really juicy. Oh, the lamb is really very soft and looks very juicy. The sauce also looks really great. It's a nice combination of salt and sweet, and it's really very soft. The lamb is served with leek and sauce, and it's really very juicy with the carrots on, really healthy. That was lamb kakuni, and now I'm going to taste the famous raindrop cake. It looks really very amazing, and now I understand why is it called a raindrop cake. It looks like a raindrop floating in the sugar syrup. And now I'm gonna taste this dessert. It's really wobbly, looks a bit challenging though, but I'm still gonna have it. It's really very nice and very jelly kind of a taste with full of sweet syrup on that. And I'm sure you all are going to love it. This is a great dessert, and we can only find this in Asian restaurant. I'm sure you all would love it. We are at the Pasar City Central Market, which has a lot of activities out here every Saturday night. I'm going to watch it live, and trust me, there's nothing better than watching it live.
Good food and live entertainment? What else can you ask for? Before moving on to seeing our health tips, shopping hotspots and also street food joints, let's take a short break. Thank you for joining us on Food Addict, a show that focuses on Malaysian cuisine and culture. Now, with all that eating, exercise comes in as a retribution. So let's find out how can we get rid of that excess fats which found its way to undesirable spots.
We all have constant battle with the fats in our body. Sometimes it's very easy to fight it out, and sometimes it becomes impossible. Today we have Mr. Rahul, He's going to tell us how to get rid of the fats. Welcome to Food Addict.
Thanks for having me, Zen.
Coming to the source of the problem, why do you think people accumulate fat in their body?
See, it's like habits.
Right.
You know, people are made of habits, good and bad. So over a period of time, it's our habits, bad food, bad chewing, and no interest in exercise and ourselves basically leads to this whole accumulation.
I didn't get this fact of bad chewing.
Bad chewing in the sense like people don't tend to chew the food, they tend to just swallow it.
Oh, okay.
So when you're gobbling of food,
Right.
your metabolism slows down.
Alright.
There's a lot of pressure
Okay.
which actually the mouth, the teeth and the saliva
Right.
were supposed to sort of mix into a homogeneous sort of mixture.
Okay.
And then it's easier for the stomach and the enzymes there
Mm.
to process it further.
Right.
What happens is there is sort of half solid, half sort of pastry, not really well mixed.
Right.
Then imagine poor stomach, especially in case of say baked beans. Beans are tough to digest,
Right.
lentils are tough to digest, red meat is tough to digest.
Okay.
All these things, when the poor body has to there apply extra pressure, even say bread, or say if somebody's Indian has chapati or rice, like
Right.
the morsels of rice, this is going in as morsels and some of it is chewed.
Yeah.
Imagine what's the condition of your stomach. It's like the poor guy has to really put in a lot of effort to break that down.
Right.
And if that happens, toxins reduce. If that happens, you end up constipated.
Right.
And when you end up constipated, what is metabolism? It's basically excreting the fat,
Right.
waste,
Wait.
and processing what is required
Right.
for the usage.
Mm.
And how fast it is? Some people excrete twice a day, some people excrete once a day, some people excrete once in 2 days and are
Right.
constipated in the mornings. So your morning itself is wrong
Right.
because of whatever you had the night before.
Absolutely.
So what will happen eventually? The body will break down.
Yeah.
You'll have to have pills to digest. You'll be acidic, stomach pain, this, that and the other, lethargic,
Right.
all of that.
Do you have any particular type of exercise where we can get rid of the fats or?
See, anything. I'm for exercise. I'm not saying this is better or that is better. Anyone who loves exercise, I'm for them.
Okay.
So if you like a sport, sometimes a lot of people want to play football. They want to
Right.
be engrossed in the fun element from the sport,
Right.
and the activity to that fun element they don't mind.
That's right.
Because
So
they
it's
were playing-
fun
yeah,
and
it's fun.
exercise.
It's like
yeah.
all children playing cricket, football, hockey,
Right.
racket sport like tennis or badminton, table tennis, squash. All these games, the lesser number of players, the harder it is.
That's right.
Like a racket sport is definitely better to play than say cricket, but today modern day cricket is you have to be extremely active.
Right.
Even if you're 1 out of 11 on the field, you have to, because it's modern day cricket, it's extremely active.
Right.
Football is extremely active. So any of these things jolts up the metabolism.
Right.
The body jolts up into, my God, what is the ball is going there? So your hand-eye coordination becomes better.
That's right.
Because you're working with a certain object.
That's right.
Now in badminton again, it's a racket and the shuttle. So your hand-eye coordination becomes better.
That's right.
Dancing is great.
Wow. Okay.
Swimming is fantastic. Because swimming, any age group, if you know how to swim, there's no stress or problems.
Right.
You know, your limbs, your bones, your joints, totally safe in water. And of course, there's some people who will experiment like surfers do. So that's like riding a surf. Then you're handling that surfboard, which is very heavy.
Right.
You're handling the current. Because to ride a wave, you along with the surfboard first need to get to that water.
Right.
So you can't get there on the boat. You'll have to make your way from land, from the beach or from the water edge and get there. So that itself is activity. Your lower limbs are strong because there'll be either sand around it,
Right.
again running in the sand or walking also in the sand
Right.
makes your lower limbs strong. Anybody who's doing any kind of exercise, it will help
Burn the fat as well.
fighting the fat. Because normally fat will accumulate from mid-abdomen downwards to upper thigh,
Oh. Okay.
all around.
Right.
Because that's the area we don't use at all. So even while you're writing on a desk, you're using your hand.
Hand. Yeah.
You're using something. But this area is not being used.
Right.
While driving, this area is not being used. Your hand is going, if it's a gear shift car, even if it's an automatic, you need to shift sometimes to, parking
gear,
or to reverse or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is the area which you never ever use, mostly.
Yeah.
So that area is where automatically fat sort of creeps in. And that's just the human body. And to hit those areas, then you will have to do specific training.
Thank you so much, Rahul.
You're welcome, Zain.
Now that we have the right exercise tips for the right areas, let's see what the chef has in hands for us so that we can prepare at home. Is your pen and paper ready?
After tasting some great food, why not find out how to make some great authentic Japanese food at home? We have Chef Williams here today with us, and he's going to teach us how to make some great food. So, Mr. William?
Yeah, today I will teach you for Finnish roll, how to teach you the
Chef, can you tell me how can we do this fried prawns?
Sun pork, breadcrumb deep fried prawn.
Breadcrumb deep fried prawns.
Yeah, deep fried, yeah. You first just put from a flour, put the egg, put the breadcrumb and fry. Yes.
So this has flour, egg and breadcrumbs and everything, and you fry it. Okay.
Yes. You have one piece avocado cut to slice.
Right. So you're cutting some avocado.
Yeah, slice.
Okay. Taking out the skin, cut it thinly sliced, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So we cut the avocado thinly sliced.
Half seaweed, yeah.
Half seaweed. It's a boiled rice, is it?
Yeah, boiled rice. Sushi rice, inside got the vinegar already.
Okay. Boiled rice with vinegar.
Yes. Or fried prawn.
Fried prawns.
Yeah. Roll it. Roll. Rest. Yeah. Then you put the avocado on top the prawn.
So
roll back. Now let's cut to the egg piece. Almost done.
okay. So that's called Finnish roll.
Finish roll done already.
It looks so amazing, and I'm sure I'm going to try this at home, and you all should try it at home.
Whoa, now that's first on my list, and I'm going to try it at home, and once I get really good at it, I'm going to cook for my friends and family. Now I'm going off for a short break, and you stay tuned to Food Addict. When you're here in Kuala Lumpur, it can get a bit confusing to find the perfect place to shop. But here on Food Addict, we bring you the opportunity to see the places to yourself. And here, Zen is out shopping. So let's find out where.
This is the Petaling Street or the Chinese market where you can get whatever you want. It's always a rush here, so let's not think of a time when it's less crowded because it's always a rush. Let's go and take a look at the stores, but you can also bargain your heart out. What's your last price? 6. Okay. How much is this?
150.
150. Your last price, please.
100.
100. Okay. How much is this?
55.
What's your last price?
45 last.
If I take 2?
90.
Do you give me a good price? Discount already. Okay. And this one? 110. 120. Nice stones. What are these? What are these 3 stones? You can change? Wow. How do you do that? Just there's some screw. Okay. And how much is that?
45.
That's so cute. Do you have something like this in gold as well? This is very cute. Okay, I'll take 2. Give me a good price. 90? 90 for me. All right. It's so beautiful. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. How much is this?
45.
Nice. Fun at Food Addict doesn't end, so keep watching Food Addicts. There's more coming up.
Zen was mentioning earlier that she's going to a place a tad bit further from Kuala Lumpur. If you're bold enough to try something different and new, this may be just the place for it. Check it out.
I'm at a place that is little different. When I say burger, you might think it's the American conventional dish. How can it be Malaysian? But Burger Bobby is no American thing. It is 100% Malaysian. Why, you ask? Let's see and find out. Can you make me your famous Bangsa Babe and Pahlawan? That's the Pahlawan. He is cooking some onions along with the Bangsa Babe patties and lots of sauce. I don't know how it's going to taste, but I'm sure it'll be nice because I can really smell it. It's really great. The onion has caramelized. It really looks yummy. These are the Bombay onions, which is getting fried up with a lot of seasoning in it, and it really smells good. Amazing. Really yummy. The patty is different from the other ones that we see around. It's called Pahlawan, a handmade patty, a huge one with home meat. The Prosperity Burger, locally called oblong, is made with chicken, beef and lamb with a homemade black pepper sauce. The burgers are looking juicy and tasty. While my burgers are getting ready, I'll go pick up a place and the burgers will be served to my table.
Pahlawan,
Okay,
Bangsa Babe.
that's the Pahlawan and that's the Bangsa Babe. So I'm going to try the Pahlawan first. So let me see how it tastes. It could be messy though. I just love it. It's really nice. The onions, the burger, it's so juicy and caramelized in my tongue. That was Pahlawan. Now I'm going to try the Bangsa Babe. And I'm going to taste and tell you how it tastes. So many. Is it slipping down? It's very tasty. It looks more of the smoked chicken. See the onions, everything, egg, everything go together really nice. So I'm going to take one more bite. An amazing street food. I love the burgers. While I enjoy the burger, I shall see you next week on Food Addict.
That brings us to the end of this week's Food Addict. Do send us your thoughts. We love to hear from you. Drop us an email at foodaddict@zenproductions.com or choose social media. I am Preeta Manivanan signing off, and from the entire team, ciao!
Food Addict, brought to you by Zen Productions. Supported by My Money Shop, Money Changer, Money Transfer, JP Teres from Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur, Fairview International School, My IB World School.